Good morning, everyone. So today's topic is peace be still. In light of all this devastating things that's happening, prayers are going out to all these little babies that lost their life. I still hear the message, peace be still. In the book of Revelations, it shares the different turmoils, the different devastations, the different things that we were going to face. It's like, even though we are in a form of Noah's Ark, right? Where there's plenty of light workers out here spreading the word, trying to be that light for others in darkness that needs to find a way. Because in a conversation we were expressing how there's some people who don't even know the word, haven't ever heard the word, they're just going through life battles. So being light workers or spreading the word is for these people or anyone who is seeking God, right? It's a will, it's a choice for you to do, because in this world it is designed to have a satanic presence. It is designed for these things to occur, right? That's why you're called light workers. That's why you have the Bible that has passed on through generations as your reference, as your guide. Imagine not having that. Imagine being in darkness and never having anything to say, God, it got to be another way out, and don't have that information. Imagine how frustrated that is. How much love it is of God to have provided his son to die for our sins. How much love it is to provide this book of scrolls for us to follow the simple instructions. It's just having appreciation, honestly. Peace be still. You have a choice of faith or fear. Without that proper knowledge, I can see how easy it is to be in fear. You fear to go outside because of shootings. Now it's in grocery stores. Now it's in elementary schools. Now it's just randomly. Before, you know what I'm saying? Of course that would create fear because of lack of knowledge. But when you know better, you do better. When you have that knowledge of everything, of knowing Jesus, of knowing about God, of knowing about his promise, about knowing about his protection, about knowing he moves mountains, about knowing he breaks every chain, and actually applying that to your life, there's no room for fear. It's nothing but faith. But your accountability comes in your choices. Peace be still. What is going to be your choice? In these days of technology, honestly, you have really no excuse not to get the word in. All you have to do is Google, what does the Bible say about XYZ? What does the Bible say about this? You can even fact check me right now, instantly. If I'm not talking truth, correct me on that. Because I do not protest to be perfect by far. I am still an imperfect shell. But I strive to make sure that if I ever am an influence on anybody, one, I am being a vessel of the message. Not leaning on my own understanding, but being submissive to the Most High to do my job. And this came by me reaching, seeking, and doing my own studies of him. And as I learn, how can you stay silent? If you care about your neighbor, if you love your neighbor, and not waiting till something happens and then, oh my God. No, I care and love you now before life happens. I care and love you now when life happens. I care and love you now when you find your peace. And if I see you struggling, and it's the telltale signs, I speak about it in my other videos. If you smoking, you drinking, you're just on a road of spiraling down, my heart tugs the most at that point. But it's up to you to hear and heed and seek. Peace be still. This message really is just to share with you, if you are sitting there in anxiety, if you're sitting there in depression, hopefully to find some level of comfort in knowing that there's no need for those feelings, because tomorrow is in God's hands. So you don't have to worry about that. Just have faith. Yesterday also was in God's hands and combined with your choices. Now the beauty of God's love is either your choice was a lesson where you learned from, or a blessing where you enjoyed. But either way, our present is now, hearing this message. Ability to correct, change, alter, fast, pray, do whatever you need to do to repair and repeat, to get in alignment. How awesome is that? My heart goes out to the families who lost their babies. But the beautiful thing about this tragedy is that God shows up in the worstest time to show his works. So find some level of comfort in that. Try. Because this is when you have to stronghold him in this most challenging time of your life. But you can't even fathom when they say he moves mountains. Imagine what that is. Imagine the effort it takes. I mean, a lot of times we hear these parables and we never really dig deep and visualize what that means. You can't even push a tree after cutting it down without some equipment help, never alone a mountain. This pain that you're feeling may feel like a mountain on your life. And it's known and it's designed to show you that God moves mountains. Period. It's a fact. The only thing you have to do at this point is pray. It's free. Take this moment right now. Put all your burdens onto him. Pray your heart out and wait and see. Have faith that he will move mountains for you. And I'm Queen.